Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Alperen Sengun and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Evan Mobley is out there with Howard. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Hagan in at the three spot. And for the Thunder, Banchero is out there with Baylor. Then it's Drexler. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Lanier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin. Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Baylor a screen on McGrady. Pass to Arenas. Fires from deep. Pocket six. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Howard in the post. Tries it from 9. The Thunder pull it in. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
It's Howard, top of the key. Paul outside. Back to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops, it really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Lanier. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Arenas passes to Lanier. Outside Arenas. He takes it in, and Drexler has it in the corner. Sexton coming off an assist from Arenas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's trailed by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Drexler after Tracy McGrady's score. Drexler passes to Arenas. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lanier misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul passes to Mobley, and stolen by Mobley. That ties it up.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Banchero outside. Back to Arenas. Outside Baylor. Mobley against Banchero. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's about selfless basketball right there. Find a teammate with a better shot. Nicely done, Paolo.
Mobley outside. Houston moving it around. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Free throw good, Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
So he gets them both.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Now here's Arenas. Outside, Drexler. Shot from the top of the key. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Hagan. Nothing on the board. Mobley right side. It's stolen by Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Davis is checked in for the Thunder. And a switch here also for Houston. Siakam is checked in for Mobley. Baylor with the steal. On the wing, Davis puts up a 3, sinks the triple.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
McGrady sets a screen for Siakam. Pass to Hagan. Ball outside. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Davis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the basket is good.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
Howard with a screen on Banchero. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. They set the pick. And here's Drexler outside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now, Banchero, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Kicks it out to Drexler. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Banchero missing. Rockets trail by 5. Siakam passes to Paul. Here's Hagan. Inside. Howard with his screen on Drexler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Davis against Howard. It's Davis with the drive. Pass to Lanier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
First free throw is good. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. While we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
On defense, the Thunder. 7-point differential. Johnson kicks to McGrady. Howard setting the pick for McGrady. Another miss by Houston. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Siakam outside. Pass to McGrady. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Back to Davis. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Johnson outside. Howard setting the pick for Johnson. Howard kicks to Johnson. Six on the shot clock. The shot missing. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Davis. Pass to Banchero. Here's Lanier. Started by Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And he knocks down the first one. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Baylor comes in for Banchero. And Jefferson subbed in for Drexler. Both good from the line that time.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good on the shot. McGrady's got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Pass to Lanier. Jefferson kicks to Baylor. Here's Lanier. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
McGrady against Jefferson. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. And the basket by Cycling. And it's Davis with the ball for Oklahoma City. 10-point lead. Chambers with a screen on Halliburton. The 3 from Davis. The rebound by Hagan.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Davis against Halliburton. Here's Cycling and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Davis against Halliburton. Jefferson kicks to Baylor. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. He gets that one. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Cycling. And here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is not the young man you want to foul. Halliburton's so accurate at the charity stripe.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both 2. That's good from Halliburton.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is 2 things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Baylor. It up for Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Oklahoma City out in front, up 10. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Hagan in at the 3 spot.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Jefferson. Still yet to score. There's a screen. With the shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Joe Johnson on the wing. Defended by Jefferson. Pass to Cycling. Now, here is Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
Boy, Tyrese Halliburton, that wiry frame, he is stronger than you think.
Now, Jordan. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Jordan's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cycli passes to Halliburton. To the middle. Jordan with the steal. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Cycli. And here's Halliburton. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the basket by Chambers. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Rockets. Mobley's checked in. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Siakam outside. To the paint. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Mobley.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Jordan sets the screen for Arenas.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal.
Now, here's Halliburton. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, here's Halliburton. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Mobley misses. Davis in the corner. Down low. Got a piece of it. For three. Drills the three-pointer. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Halliburton, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Chambers on the wing. Davis lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the basket by Johnson.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Arenas with it. McGrady covering. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, he's been a problem this defense has not been able to solve tonight. Lanier using that size along with the skill set to fully affect this game.
Clock up 2 there. McGrady's got 8 points.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
Arenas up top. McGrady covering. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style. What an explosive play right there.
Now, here is McGrady. 8 points for him.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Right wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, Chambers is aggressive when it comes to getting to the line, using his height and length to get under the skin of the defense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
No good on that one. Drexler, he's checked in for Baylor. Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Paul comes in for Halliburton. Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 12. McGrady, a screen on Davis. Paul for 3. Rebound by Drexler.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
McGrady against Arenas. Here's Lanier. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 5 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Clock at 4. Drexler with the defensive effort. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lanier. Now here's Drexler. Here is Davis. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
But for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Houston making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. And so Paul nails both of them. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And the first one at the line is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Coming off an excellent season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. Siakam left side. Pass to Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
Now here is Davis. He's got 11. Back to Arenas. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Chambers. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league, exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now Drexler. Davis missing from long range. Lanier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lanier's got 20.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bounce pass from Paul. Mobley dishes to McGrady. Johnson left side. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, Johnson isn't just an outside shooter. This guy is a versatile, talented scorer in the paint.
Pass to Lanier. Drexler outside. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
McGrady against Arenas. McGrady right side. For 3, Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Lanier's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Chambers. Davis kicks it over to Arenas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Rockets trail by 10. McGrady outside. Over Drexler. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Oklahoma City shooting 47% in the second quarter. Chambers the pass to Arenas. Inside, here's Lanier. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Johnson outside. Pass to McGrady. A baseline jam. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Mobley. Davis surveying the floor. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Arenas passes to Lanier. That one, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder lead by 14. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Houston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Thunder.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, The Thunder leading by 14. We've got Baylor. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Drexler. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Lanier in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by Houston.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to...
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Wow.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Arenas. Banchero outside. Back to Arenas. Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. Arenas has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. McGrady outside. Houston moving it around. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got 11 rebounds in the game. Drexler with the bounce pass. And it's Arenas that time on the assist by Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists in the game. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the middle, here's Banchero. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hagan. Still without a basket. Another miss by Houston. On the wing, Drexler. Covered by Mobley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Banchero passes to Arenas. Five on the clock. Good on the bucket. Arenas has got 11 points.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Ball outside. Pass to Hagan. Back to Paul. Teardrop shot. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense here from Arenas. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And taken away by Arenas. Drexler scanning the floor. Pass to Lanier. Paul against Arenas. Now Baylor. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. Paul against Arenas. And here is Howard. McGrady outside. Back to Howard.
When you look at the stats, Howard's at his best in the pick and roll.
Lanier. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. Lanier's got 26 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Howard with a screen on Drexler. A shot by McGrady, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Banchero. From down in the low post, it goes. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is Paolo Banchero's comfort zone right here, the interior with that size and frame. Look out.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lanier, the pass to Baylor. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. It's deflected. Sinks that one from the post. Banchero's got his third basket of the night right there. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Paul with the ball. Down low, Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Outside Baylor. Back to Arenas. Good on the triple. Arenas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Mobley sets the pick for Paul. Mobley outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Arenas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Arenas has got 16.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Hagan passes to McGrady. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Pass to Baylor. Takes a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's Hagan. Ball outside. Arenas grabs the miss.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Lanier. Drexler outside. The three from Banchero. This ball grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now McGrady. Drexler defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Davis is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Siakam is checked in for Mobley. Out to the right wing. Siakam up top. He's covered by Banchero. Clock at 2, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Pascal Siakam. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's Jordan. Cycli pulls it in. Cycli's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball against Davis. Takes a step back. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Paul kicks to Siakam. Houston moving it around. Cycling. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Davis. Outside, Baylor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baylor's got 7 points for the quarter.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Cycli passes to Siakam. Here's Cycli, guarded by Jordan, and Jordan sends it back. Drexler outside. Back to Davis. Outside Baylor. And he drives in. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Rockets also changing it up. Evan Mobley's checked in for Siakam. And it's Johnson in for Chris Paul. Here's Davis. 11 points in the game. Count it good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Halliburton against Davis, and Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution for your Thunder, Richard Jefferson, Otis Birdsong.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hagan passes to Johnson. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fader on the way. Rockets with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Halliburton in the corner. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Birdsong, good. Birdsong's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Cycli in its center. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And that one misses. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Outside Jefferson. And here is Davis. Lobs it up for Jordan. Can't hit that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's McGrady, and it's in there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Davis, the pass to Chambers. Now Murray. Chambers with a screen on McGrady. Murray kicks to Davis. Just 5 to shoot.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
At the line for your Thunder, Baron Davis, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
McGrady up top, defended by Jefferson. Jefferson against McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Tracy McGrady, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Davis against Halliburton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Mobley wide open. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Thunder. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. McGrady outside. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trade.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And McGrady drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Davis against Halliburton. And Davis gets it to go. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. From the wing, and that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 22.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pops it up for Jordan, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Davis, the pass to Jordan. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to McGrady. Now, here's Howard. And here's Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. Here's Chambers. Outside, Davis. Here's Birdsong. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Now, here's Howard. Kicks it out to Johnson. And some nice passing there by Houston. And here is McGrady. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Here's Birdsong. Over McGrady. Birdsong misses. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And G.A., just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
He's off on the first, and the Thunder making a switch here. Ware's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Chambers. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
McGrady kicks to Mobley. They set the pick. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Hagan. And it's denied. Here's Chambers. Outside, Davis. Pass to Jordan. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
And it's Davis with the ball for Oklahoma City. Ware up top. Here's Chambers. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
Dwight Howard, 2 shots.
2.
And he makes the first. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Chambers. Outside for Davis. Tries again. The rebound by Hagan. Hagan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Here's Chambers. Throws it up high, and Jefferson throws it down hard.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. And he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
First one falls for him. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Ball passes to Howard. Siakam outside. Howard setting the pick for Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jefferson's shot is off. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Howard. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Chambers. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Evan Mobley.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Baron Davis.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Davis. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Chambers. Shoots over Mobley. The Rockets pull it in. Mobley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hagan. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Is there anybody better than Chris Paul at putting the ball on time and on target?
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 6. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hagan. Mobley kicks to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Murray's checked in for White. There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Chambers with a screen on McGrady. Here's Davis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's McGrady. Off target with his 3.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Jordan sets the screen for Murray. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
McGrady outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as we present our player of the game.